In 2025, brands do not care about how many followers you have. They care about one thing: how well can you sell their product? Now, there's two main ways that you can make money selling products for brands online, and that's TikTok Shop and UGC. And they work really well together because they both rely on the same skill, which is understanding how to sell with short form content. Now, with that being said, there are slight differences to TikTok Shop and UGC. So in this video today, I'm going to kind of go through all of the, pros and cons and compare them side by side so you can figure out, and understand the differences before you get started, or, just to have a better understanding of how you can elevate from where you're at right now. So first, let's talk about how you make money. So with TikTok Shop, it's commission based. So essentially the way it works is you're going to pick a product and then you post the video with that product where you're going to tag it. And every sale that you make, you get a commission percentage. So let's say the product costs $10 and they're giving you a 20% commission. Every time you drive a sale, you get $2. All right. Now, the plus side of this is that there's no limit to how many videos you can create. So the more videos you post, the higher chance you have to drive sales, which means more money you can make. And if you have a video go viral, you can make a lot of money. Like, there's no ceiling of how much money you can create. The downside is there is no guarantee that you make any money at all. So you can spend all day making videos and make no money. Now with UGC, you're essentially landing brand deals. And the way it works is brands are paying you to create videos that they're going to use to run as paid ads. And so essentially you're getting a flat fee per video. Now, the thing is, you don't necessarily have to drive sales and you're still getting money, which is a benefit. But the downside is you actually have to land brand deals, and that is not a guarantee. So you don't really just have the freedom to start creating and hoping that you're going to make money. Now, we already touched a little bit on this, but let's talk about earning potential. Now with TikTok Shop, I honestly feel like there's almost no ceiling to how much money you can create. One of my mentors makes, over $100,000 a month in commissions. The more you sell, the more money you can make. Now with UGC, your earning potential is, a guaranteed rate per video that you create, but it's limited to how many brand deals that you can land. For new creators, it's going to be anywhere from $50 a video to maybe $300 or $400 a video, depending on how good your content is. As you get a little bit more experienced, you can kind of increase that range from $500 to $2,000 a video. They both consist of the same skill, which is driving sales with short form content. But different type of content will perform better for TikTok Shop than it will with UGC. So with TikTok Shop, you are pretty much trying to make very organic content that is native to TikTok. Because as we know with TikTok Shop, these videos are just being integrated into our For You page. And so if someone's scrolling, they don't want to be feeling like they're being sold. They don't want to feel like they're seeing an ad. You need to captivate them immediately, and they need to keep watching your video. It needs to feel organic to the platform to even have a chance of driving sales. Now with UGC, these are a little bit more polished videos that are almost kind of optimized to be ran as ads by brands, because more often than not, brands are going to be running ads on your videos and they have to be pretty much designed to convert. Okay, next let's talk about how to start landing brand deals with UGC versus how to start having success with TikTok Shop. So with TikTok Shop, essentially what you're going to do is you need to get a TikTok Shop eligible account, which you're either going to do by buying an account, which is definitely a little bit risky, or you can try running follower ads on an account to get to that 5,000 follower mark. And from there, your account's going to be eligible. And at that point, you can really start posting videos. So what you need to do is find products that are selling on TikTok Shop already that are going to fit you as a creator. You're going to start posting content and hopefully driving sales. Now with UGC, the way you're going to have success is you're going to build a portfolio, which you can do on Canva for free. And then from there, you're either going to land brand deals via inbounds, which is when brands find you and they email you, or via outbound, which is where you're pitching to brands directly. Now, when it comes to getting inbound deals from brands, the way it works is brands are essentially just going to find you on social media. So TikTok and Twitter are two main places that brands find creators. If you can have success on TikTok Shop, you can leverage that to get higher paying UGC deals. Now, when I got started back in 2023, I started as a UGC creator, but I have to be honest, if the opportunity to do TikTok Shop was there at that time, I 100% would have started with TikTok Shop. Because at the end of the day, the ceiling is so much higher. But the thing is, UGC is very valuable because for one, with the pending TikTok ban, that's first of all, just, we don't really know what's happening there. And you don't want to get burned by being fully dependent on one platform. But on top of that, with UGC, you're getting guaranteed money. If you're doing everything correctly, you should be using TikTok Shop to get those reps in, learn how to create content that sells. Eventually, you're going to start making money on there. But on top of that, you're now leveraging, you're now building a skill that you can leverage with brands directly with UGC. So take that content, build your portfolio for UGC, put yourself out there, start, attracting brands on social media as a UGC creator as well. It's gonna put you in a position where you have an overall skill set and you can be an asset to brands. Brands are making a lot of money, and if you can help them make money not only on TikTok Shop, but just in general, you are gonna get a lot of opportunities and you're gonna make a lot of money. The next content I'm gonna be putting out is how to build your UGC portfolio and how to get TikTok Shop eligible accounts. I'll see you guys soon.